We shouldn't die in this run. Other than the 2 deaths at the beginning. If we don't fail anything. Because we quit out instead because it's faster. Mainly because sciencing it would require me to install a different version of the game. So I could use mods. And I don't want to deal with that. Okay, I'm a little pressed for time, but... yeah, see, that's what normally happens. Yay, a few seconds of Timber Hearth music. And it's over. It's really fortunate there's enough time to walk out of that like that. I bet we would have been able to come up with a strat to escape, but... yeah. How many seconds do you get in the vacuum before the player suffocates? I think it's around 4. It's long enough, but it's not very long. Beautiful. I just deliberately put it a little bit further away. Hate when this happens. It's up there. Okay. The reason we did that was so that we have oxygen for this part. The white hole's stationary, so that's what I'm using as a cue to find the right pillar. Second guessing myself. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. What did that do? Just wait, you'll see. Come on. Might be a little low. Yes! Whew! Okay. I did not think that would work. Okay, well now I'm afraid of sleeping because my timer's not correct anymore. So I have no idea how long to sleep. Wait, I forgot the artifacts. That's the issue. So I'm gonna have to wait for a while now. Really frustrating, but better than having to restart. Yes. Okay, good. So I still don't have to worry about battery life. I knew I wouldn't need my controller for a bit, so... The controller is just for squat jumping, that's all. So this is gonna take several minutes. Oh, I was looking in the wrong place. It's right... Wait. Doesn't it normally land there? Well, whatever. Anyway, we need the fuel tank to not be broken. Fuel tank is broken. Okay. We're kind of in a hurry then. Don't make me redo that. The reason we did all that stuff is because having a lit artifact in your hand lets you breathe underwater on Giant Steep. That's just the thing. Here's the tricky part. This one? I don't like this. This doesn't feel good. We'll see. The tricky part here is actually getting back to the ship. That's the part I'm worried about. I do like the ambiance of this part, though. Like the OST, with just like walking around underwater really slowly. It's a vibe. Giant Steep core escape is like the main thing I'm concerned about in this run, other than maybe Fluteless. I'm not that worried about Fluteless because it's right at the end. I don't know if I would go that far, Julius Cube. It was just a really inconsistent real launch. Yeah, Fluteless loses like at most 10 minutes, but usually it's more like one or 2 minutes. And it's right at the end of the run, so it's like I'll have that mental thing of knowing that as soon as I get it, I'm done. Which will make it not suck to do. I feel like there's like more gravity than normal. There isn't, it just feels weird. Yeah, Lucid Dreaming is a great trick name. It's also just a great trick. I'm not really going to be doing partial readings much on this run, because I'm more concerned about completion than speed. Feel free to yell at me if I'm missing something, by the way, PT, or anybody else who knows. Alright, now we get to find out if the ship is still where we left it. Is this the right one? This doesn't feel right. I guess it is, though. Yeah, the branches are in the right places, so I guess this is the right one. Yeah, I don't know, just some reason it feels like there's slightly more gravity than normal. But there is. It's just... it feels like it is. That's a bit scary. It's kind of close to the edge. If it gets outside the hurricane, we're screwed. But it looks like it might be stuck on something, so I guess we just pray. Okay, good. We still have fuel. I was a little worried about that, too. Unfortunately, the lucid dreaming setup for this run very, very often breaks the fuel tank. So it is actually a concern in this run. So yeah, this is probably like the only time that ever actually mattered. Seriously. Yeah, you can run the thrusters continuously for 22 minutes. It won't run out. Yeah, all the gauges are really actually gauges. Probably a little ballsy of me to go for that, but eh. I have so much muscle memory from Hundo. Alright, time for diving bell. This is the last thing to be solved. Alright, I guess I should seriously answer that question. We're dying twice because of Gabbro's ship logs. It's gonna be the start of almost every loop. Yeah, I mean, yeah. It will. Which is why I've gotten so fast at doing this. It's just from having done it a lot. I don't know. Indie games usually have a little bit more love and attention to detail. So here, what I'm doing is, I'm going to put my artifact on the raft because when the raft leaves the area, it's going to wake me up. So I'm using that to have a wake up on a timer. I don't hate AAA games, I just think they have a little bit less soul to them, usually. Why am I doing this? This is the old stuff. Gotta be careful here. This isn't exactly difficult, but it's... Does facing angle matter? Yes. Pretty sure it does. So now I should be able to breathe underwater. And I can, so hooray. Guess where I'm going now? I bet you can't guess unless you know. Figures out all these strats. Half the people in the chat and me. A lot of this chat is people that helped me with this. People like Julius Cube and Dan Park. Julius Cube was a lot of the like final breakthroughs right at the end. I say right at the end, but it was like months. I did most of the routing, like the overall routing of the category, but as far as like figuring out how to get specific logs, it was largely a community effort. Yeah, in like internet timescale, months is like eons. Yeah, Brungo was the one who made the last couple breakthroughs on Diving Bell. Julius Cube discovering dry air bonk. Well, dry air bonk wasn't actually used. That discovery, if it hadn't been for that discovery, we wouldn't have solved it. Oh, that's because sometimes if you approach the stranger at full speed, you'll smash into the like outer ring thing that's around it and die. Well, usually it just breaks the ship and then you suffocate. And yes, everything I've been doing is setup. I know I haven't been explaining it much, but I've been kind of focusing on the doing of it. But yeah, so we needed to be able to breathe underwater. We need the scout sickle because we're doing a glitch now called deloading, where we have the scout in reservoir. We come here, we go back to reservoir, and then that'll cause a weird state where when the scout is in reservoir, everything will be loaded properly. But when the scout leaves reservoir, a lot of textures and trigger volumes and stuff will deload. And we're going to use a combination of those glitches to get Suitless Diving Bell. We need to get the table log here. I'll get it later. The problem with the table log thing is there's like a place in that room that if you walk into it, it makes deloading not work. I don't know. There's some weirdness there that I never fully tested. I just don't want to deal with it. Now we wait for the dam to break. So, like I said, when the scout leaves reservoir, it's going to deload a bunch of stuff. And since we put the scout on a scroll, on a raft, in the middle of reservoir, when the dam breaks, the raft's going to get washed downstream and leave reservoir, deloading everything. And then later, it'll come back around to reservoir and load everything back in. Like a new one. I meant to delete it if I didn't. Where'd the rafts go? Did not see it. Did it get stuck? Yeah, it got stuck. Anyway, I hope you liked that, because I'm doing it again. Okay, let me actually get this. How? There were two rafts next to each other, and just the one that I needed to not get stuck is the one that gets stuck. Already failed it 3 times. I have to try something different. Don't get stuck, okay? That's the... Yeah, this is the one. It didn't get stuck. Also, there's a flipped raft somehow. I've never seen it get stuck after this. But I've never seen it get stuck the spot that it was getting stuck either, so... 1, 2, 3. I hope that was timed correctly. I wasn't looking at my timer until like the last second. Load, 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 load. No! Okay. Backup strat. Given how cursed this run was, that had to happen on these ones. Okay, let's go now. That's too early. Maybe on the bob back up? No? Whatever. Let's at least get the entrance log. Holy shit. What? Okay. That's possible. That's why I usually slow down. Okay. Just slow down a tad bit there. The timing of entrance probably still does matter, and I just got really, really lucky with the bobbing. Alright, here's the first forge bonk of, like, at least 6. I hope you like this trick, because I'm going to be doing it a lot. This is the one trick that I'm really worried about, just because it's done so many times that if I have trouble with it, it could lose me so much time I can't finish the run today. Upside down landing cam ship flying. Really fun. Not ironically, actually is fun. New or old setup? I'm doing the new setup. I'll switch back to the old setup if I have a lot of difficulty. Because the old setup was inconsistent, but it was at least easy to perform. The new setup is like more steps and takes longer, but it seems more consistent to me in testing. But given the way the rest of this run has been going, it's probably gonna not work. Let me make sure I'm going to the right spot this time. Thank you. Come on. I'm not stuck. It's just... yeah. I know when I'm stuck in the ship, and that was not one of those times. Please don't break the thrusters. Unfortunately, I spent a little bit of time on that, so I might be a little pressed for time now. Let's go with that. Okay. Alright, 1 for 1 on the forge bonds. Might be fun to keep score on the forge bonks throughout the run. Let's see, there's the HEL right there. We're doing interloper, by the way. I love that this is part of the interloper setup. I love how much just like going to random planets there is in this run. So don't launch me. Please don't die. Thank you. Yeah, Forge Bonk was for infinite oxygen, and that's specifically because doing Hell Bonk without infinite oxygen is like pass level difficult. Because doing Hell Bonk actually gives me infinite oxygen anyway. But I need Hell Bonk for the gravity. Jesus Christ, that scared the shit out of me. Alright, it's a little further along in its orbit than usual, but it's fine. Yeah, I'm sorry, I probably should be explaining more stuff, but I'm trying to focus, and I am forgetting to do that. Explain less? You just want it to be like some weird arcane ritual? I'm not opposed to that, but I really do like being able to explain stuff and have people understand. I don't know. I feel like the run isn't as impressive if it's just like you have no idea what's going on the entire time. Yeah, keep asking questions. I mean, I'm definitely happy to explain stuff. A little bit further forward than that. So yeah, the interloper is pretty difficult to navigate, even with infinite oxygen. There's movement issues. So this is not gonna look like a normal interloper at all. This is gonna be very glitchy. As you can see, I'm literally standing on a wall as the gravity shifts randomly around me. Oh yeah, totally self-explanatory. Yes, so because I did HEL Bonk, I still have the High Energy Lapse gravity. And so I can use that to walk on walls. I can't control the direction of the gravity, so it's really difficult to do this, but it lets me get through the interloper. Go. Please. I love how just being sideways makes the interloper feel completely different to navigate. Oh, my hands are sweating. Yeah, the gravity behaves differently in the HEL because I guess they wanted the floor to be flat, so they just made it like have a static gravity direction in there. Please don't fall that way. Kinda jank. Hopefully it worked. It worked. I don't want to go ice skating. I haven't been ice skating since I was a kid, and I was really bad at it at the time, and didn't really have any fun. I don't need that anymore. Or no my. Died on the ceiling. a good trajectory? I don't think this is quite right. Come on. Yes! Nope. Excellent. So, I don't actually need the reel anymore. So this is the one loop where I can just leave the reel behind. Okay, let's just fall in the black hole. Yeah, okay. White hole station is next, so that's actually what I'm supposed to do. You actually don't need infinite oxygen for white hole station, but it's just annoying and hard. So... Right, that's all I needed here. Time to leave. Don't want to get stuck in the middle. Beautiful! Hmm. Go ahead and read this. We'll leave the rest of Brittle Hollow North for later. That's like right there, so... Hey, damn Park. I was constantly failing that even after I learned they are lack mechanics, so... yeah. Dark Bramble now? Carefully. Carefully. It's behind me, isn't it? Yep. Yeah, I love that the ship can fit here, it's great. This would otherwise be super annoying to get. I think it'd be possible still. I want to go down over here because this is where there's room. Beautiful. I put that scout there just so I know where the exit is. Preemptively answering that question. Hey, Feldspar. What's up? You think you're a good pilot? That's it, right? I got everything? I think it's like... That's not the strat, but I figured that would work with zero G push off, but that's actually not quite what I was supposed to do. It's kind of a backup. Oh, I don't have the distress beacon. That's I think it's this one? I can find it blind once I get into the node that it's in. This is not the right node. Okay, that's the anglerfish. So, let's run. I think this is it. Yes, this is it. Well, there's your answer. I can, in fact, find this blind. I'm gonna do the escape pod first. I guess that's something I never really thought about, is, of course I need to find this blind. I can't get the distress frequency. I guess this is close enough. You can't unlock new frequencies without the suit. It's just hard-coded that way. That's actually why we can't get the only 2 logs of the run that we can't get. I forgot that that also applied to the distress beacon. Oh well. Wasn't really a problem. Loud noise warning. That was the loud noise. This is the loud noise. Alright, now for the hard part. Hatch is open. Not used to the hatch being open there. Somehow. The final boss of the Dark Bramble Loop. Effectively, yeah. Let's just go with this. I'm spending too much time here. I'm probably gonna miss anyway. This is like the worst setup in the game. Whoever that was, fuck you. That's probably Eskel or somebody. Oh, Eskel was in the escape pod? Okay. It's probably an unnamed Nomai then. Okay, that was too aggressive. I shouldn't have gone for that. It's my bad. I don't have time to do anything else, so I'm just going to split there. Because this is, at least nominally, a speedrun. The hard part of Forge Monk is that first jump where I jump out of the forge. to get on that strut. And then the next part where I walk off of the strut to land on that little place, and then the reel launch. All three of those are hard. Plus, the thing that I do to retrieve the reel is also hard. Because it involves a squat jump, and if my ship is poorly positioned, the squat jump won't give me enough height to get back in the ship, and then I have to reset. So, it's kind of just, like, cumulatively difficult. Like, each step individually isn't too bad. Okay. Thought the ship was still sliding, but it seems to have stopped. Oh, I can! Brilliant. Alright, 3 for 4. It's a pretty good record, 75% consistency. Yes, this is the boring loop. This part. It's so annoying. That makes it kind of hard to see, doesn't it? Okie dokie. It's on the city. I need to wait for the gravity to be right. I'm being pulled by, like, asteroid and the sun and everything. I need to wait for the gravity to be right again. Okay. I was worried about that reel launch. I'm glad it worked. That's a load off my mind. Well, there's still potential for me to fail this and have to do that again, but... Every single trick that I nail is just another load off my mind. We're going at a very fast pace, actually. I think we're gonna be underestimate because... And, like, my previous run, which was kind of what I based the estimate on, had way more failed Forge Monks than this run will have. Okay, I gotta hurry here, because I need to go through this and get the, like, kid no buy text on the floor, and then come back and get the anglerfish. But the anglerfish stuff is going to be a lot of waiting, so... Kind of racing the sand right now. Alright. Does max percent include DLC? Yes. I mean, I'm holding a reel. So. Alright. Guess why this loop's really boring. You're already there? You think this is the end? Oh no. We're just getting started. Let's put the scout everywhere to just hopefully get the scout log. Because I'm waiting anyway. Why no real jump here? Well, the walls don't really have good collision for it, and we need to go up there. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. Also, you know, caves tend to be wet a lot of the time, at least around here. I mean, I'm already, like, almost 3 hours in, and I'm, like, not even halfway done in terms of, like, the length of my notes. The way max percent works is if you get more stuff, that trumps having a better time. So this is the world record when I finish. But to answer the question, the world record is like a 541 that I did several months ago that has most of the stuff that's in this, but it doesn't have the suitless ending. It doesn't have diving bell, it doesn't have giant steep core, and it doesn't have interloper. Oh yeah, I don't actually need that anymore. What percent is world record? I don't know. I'd have to count the logs. I never bothered to do that. This isn't exactly a competitive category. I don't think anyone else has even attempted this. But, like, who else would even have the breadth of knowledge to attempt this? I mean, anyone's welcome to take my notes and do some runs. Oh yeah, I guess you could count Dan Park's old casual attempt. Yeah. There's three things that could potentially be added. One of them is the quantum frequency signals, which is probably impossible. One is, when we warp to the eye, we're going to have the suit. We're just going to quit out immediately, but we're technically going to have the suit for at least one frame. And the third thing is, we can't get Solanum at the ending. So you could potentially add Solanum to the ending. That was weird. Like, didn't go in all the way. Don't worry, this is a long song, and we're pretty far away from the sun. We got time. Besides, I already did construction yard. Make sure I get that log. There's a log for looking at that thing. Solanum strats science streams? I don't have any ideas, is the problem. I could show you what the problem is exactly after I'm done with the run. But that's gonna be, like, in many hours from now, probably. But basically, it's just that... You know, I'm sure, well... I don't know if you remember from when you played this game, but when you ride the shuttle up to go get Solanum's mask at the eye, it, like, teleports you out of the shuttle to, like, just floating in space. That's everything, right? Okay, I'm gonna quit out now. Of course, there was more to work with those, because they're in the solar system scene. There's a lot of stuff in it, but... Yeah, 4 out of 5. I said this was consistent. That's actually why I'm so ahead on time. Do not need the reel. Oh, did I not grab the reel? So I'll just do this and then quit out. I don't think I need this, but whatever. I'll be doing it later. Okay, not making the same mistake twice in a row. I'm going to get the reel. I was like, I don't want to jump forward because, yeah. Okay, well, anyway, 5 for 6. There's no way to do that, Danbar. You need, you need this reel to get the other reel. Yeah, I don't think Dan Park is seriously making suggestions right now. Oop. That's to keep the caves loaded. Magic. The jump looks way more dangerous than it is. Alright, thank you. I never did determine if the route that I'm taking here is the fastest route through here, but doesn't really matter. End of the day. Almost fell in that cactus. I blinked it out of the way, though. So scanning this rock, that's one of the logs we can't get. Because we don't have the quantum signals frequency, and we can't get it. Why is it so bright in the caves? Yeah, it's because it clipped in. The other quantum signal log is from the Grove Shard on Timber Hearth. I don't exactly remember my setup for this, so I'm just gonna YOLO it, I guess. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't die. This spot? Make it, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. No! I've been getting more consistent at that. Let's go talk to Chert. Hey Chert, what's the dirt? Yeah, that's that one. I don't know how long to sleep here. Nick, this is like phase 2 Chert. Not one of the ones we need. I remember it looked like data mining the code once and looking at all the text, and I was like, that's more phases than I thought existed. Oh boy, I better hurry. We need 3 of them for the speedrun. And there's like conditional dialogue based on like whether you talked to him before and all kinds of stuff. Gabbro has more though. Conditional dialogue. Okay, Brittle Hollow. I always forget about this notepad when I'm doing Suitless. But I'm like super not tight on time now. Because all of this stuff was supposed to be after Quantum Caves. So like, I have so much time compared to how much I would normally have here, so I'm just adding stuff in. That's what I needed the reel for. How much of the old settlement is left? I need is still there. Yeah, that launch is so satisfying. The escape pod launches. Almost makes me wish the tractor beam wasn't there, so you could just fly directly into the ship. Something's falling. I'm not brave enough to just jump down. This I can probably survive. How much is left? Maybe like half the run. But most of the difficult stuff is gone already. Or done. Gone. I don't know. Phrased it like that. There's still a lot left though. My initial estimate for this run was like 7 hours. But I think I'm gonna be underestimate. Yeah, I'm getting into the fast parts where I'm just like checking logs off left and right. Yeah, I was assuming more failed forge bonds. I was basically just estimating based off of my previous run. Where's the tower? Did it already fall in? I think it fell in already. It did. Okay. Are you fucking kidding me? That's annoying. Really, really bad luck. Yeah, there's another chunk in my way. So I can't do it. Oh right, there's no freaking gravity. What do I do? More giant steep islands, I guess? I don't want to waste the loot because I already have Forge Bonk and that takes 5 minutes to set up. Yeah, Dan Park, I'll just do it later. It's fine. Need that. Guess I might as well carry this around. I just want to check off the islands, not have to think about it anymore. I always feel like I'm gonna fail that. Hey. That's rude. I don't think you can recover from this position. So they just taste like they've been pickled. Excuse me? You just did that last time! It needs to be original. I'm curious about something. Okay. Dude! To be honest, it's just... I don't like it. Is it possible to steal the suit from ZRG Cave? Yeah, I actually have a YouTube video doing that. Do it, so I figured out how to do it, and I did it. Hey, my adjustment worked. Let's go. Yes. My consistency is a shitty convenience store. Okay, that was probably a bit risky. I probably shouldn't have done that. Whatever, I got away with it. Yo, buddy. Time to sleep. We're gonna sleep with Ryback. Okay, well. This is why I put the scout there, just so I can immediately find the tower. And also see the surface integrity, but that didn't really matter too much because I couldn't see it without the suit, so. Might be a bit to the side here. This is the one part where I really don't want to have auto-equip translator. Great. No! That's bad. I do not want to ever leave the floor when I'm doing this. So if we are not in range of pushing off of anything, you can soft lock. That's why I want to be on the floor, actually. Yeah, the trick to that is just jumping earlier, that's all. It's actually really easy. Whee! I had one time where the tractor beam was too high to reach, even with a squat jump. There we go. Did I do the cannon yet? I'll just check the ship log. Maybe I'm thinking of yesterday when I was doing it yesterday. Okay, I didn't. I should probably have left the wheel up there, but it's not a problem. I made it. Taking so before heat death? Yeah. I know it's been in the works for a long time. I don't need the third one, right? Good enough. Oh. Oh. Okay, now the question is, do I attempt the tower after this module, or do I just give up, do Forge Monk again? Yeah, I really gotta make some emotes. I'm gonna try. Ow. Hi, ship. Fortunately, I'm only 4 hours and 11 minutes into the run. I'm pretty confident I can finish today now. The further I get, the more confident I am that I can finish. Thank you. Yeah, if I fell in the hole, that would have been so tilting. Alright, this is the hard one. Suitless. Hey, Yeah, PT explained that. Let's go this way so I can... I'd rather have the directly next to my V1. Carefully, carefully, carefully. Beautiful. Not even that close. I have like an entire minute and a half left. It's time for suffering. The question is, should I reset for a good first repair? I'm thinking no. PT thinks I should. It's gonna be like over there when I get to it. Almost got the full repair. Yeah. Robbed. This one is the easiest one once you get into the center, but it's kind of hard to get into the center. That can happen. It was literally 99%. Suitless Sun Station? Oh, dude, guys. I'm not refunding these. These, and then accelerate back up, down. Kind of a sloppy hot shot, but whatever. This might take me a few tries. It's not too difficult, but it's a little difficult. Just kidding, it's easy. Yeah, it's easy. It's actually easy. Like no, it's not easy. I just have like a really good understanding of it that I can't explain. Now we're back to some hard stuff. Thought we were going to the Stranger? You thought wrong. Go immediately to Brittle Hollow. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Yeah. Perfect. Oh, I don't have infinite oxygen, so let me just... right up next to it. That ship log's starting to look pretty full. Oh, crap. Okay, that was almost really bad. Jesus Christ. Since I'm holding a scout in my hand, it kind of messes up opening that door, so I need to open it with the ship headlights instead. Well, I don't need to, but it's way more consistent that way. Oh, you have games to pick? Ooh. Hey, if it's on Steam, you know, and it runs properly on modern PCs, you can pick whatever you want. As long as it's not like $1 million. Like Heaven's Vault, for example. But, here. Here. Well, Dan Park, you can do whatever you want with the redeem. That's what it's for. I hope people don't use that redeem for, like, really popular games, because that's kind of a waste. Stop down patching, if they patch that, but it would be nice. I mean, that's one of the few glitches that are actually annoying, you know? Instead of them patching things like deloading, why don't they patch that? If you guys want to pick bad games for that redeem, go ahead, but like, you're not going to get much out of it, because I'm just going to do like a couple runs and then stop. But if you pick a good game, I'll like actually seriously speedrun it. But, you know, it's pure channel points. If you want to see me run Subway Surfers, fuck this, I'm squat jumping. There's a weird log here, so I'm just gonna walk around and try to get it. That's probably good enough. I mean, it says in the redeem description, I just said I would give it an effort. Like, I would try. How come there isn't a little pop-up when you get a log? Because that's part of the HUD, and the HUD is part of the suit. I do not have the suit. Which one of these is the real? Not that one, this one. This is the not real, so let's put that there. Oh yeah, you like the real route? Lockpicking. Okay, here's the hard part. This is the part I might fail. I think it was like this. I'm dead. actually drown, otherwise I'll get slow glitch. So, alright, next time I'm gonna view the lowlands reel before I do that. How are we doing on loop time? Did anybody note down when I quit out last time? Let's just cut this in half, say 10 minutes. Next stream will have 200 viewers minimum. Very unlikely. This is kind of a special stream for me, so this is probably like as many viewers as I'm gonna get for a while. Outside of like big raids or something. Who's gonna raid into an Outer Wilds speedrunner? Because like, you don't want to spoil Outer Wilds. I need to go get the real now. I might be able to save this actually because I'm on the ramp. Nope. Close. Hey, it worked. Okay, hold on. I want my timer to be more visible for this part. It worked, thank God. Okay. I don't think I read the real reel yet, did I? Like the first one? 5.3? No, 5.8. Yeah, you guys agree with me that I didn't. Okay. I think we're good on loop time, but I want to get the ruins log on this loop as well, since I have time. PT seems to know his stuff when it comes to the reels. I really like that slide, my casual playthrough. You can kind of see my reaction to it. I have my whole Echoes playthrough on YouTube. Oh, well thanks Dan Park, I appreciate that. Okay, can I do anything here to save time later? Or I might as well record that. But, yeah, I was just not willing to take the risk to stream it. I'm not trying to be, like, the next big hit YouTuber or anything. I consider myself more of just, like, a speedrunning scientist than anything else. I like routing. Something like this. Okay, not exactly that, but close. I think I said the setup backwards, but whatever. It's what I'm doing, not what I said. Yeah, Turk could beat it if they wanted to. I'm not sure what you mean by technically in the dream world, Callaghan. We plan on doing all achievements based plus DLC? Maybe. PT's done that. I did route all achievements and all achievements DLC separately. Max achievements suitless. Yeah, I mean, it hasn't been attempted, but yeah. Theoretically, it's everything except Pichu. But we've been talking about a few different categories. I'm not sure what you mean, Lumina. But yeah, we've been talking about a bunch of stuff. We were talking about 80% before. Plus, you have to do shrine launch. I think I can leave this on the raft, actually. I think I have to leave that on the raft, actually. Shrine launch? Yeah, shrine launch is the speedrun strat for getting the "it was worth a shot" achievement. It's really RNG dependent. Because it's like continuous RNG, if that makes any sense. So like, you could always just decide to go for slightly better RNG. I didn't. Having a consistent Outer Wilds speedrun streamer would be really good for the community. And nobody else is doing it, so be the change you want to see in the world. Now I want to go back and get the artifact, I think. I haven't really had a consistent streamer since then. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't recommend running this category, but you can if you want. My notes aren't a secret. They're not, like, detailed enough, though. The game? Yeah. I mean, any percent's really easy to learn. It's short. Not very many glitches. And there's a really excellent tutorial series for it. If I do say so myself. I think it's pretty good. There goes the dam. Yeah. I'm self-promoting. What are you gonna do about it? Yeah, it is a pretty good sound effect. Yeah, whoever made those guides, yeah, they're great. It was me. I'm just kidding. Oh, you're very welcome, Lever. Well, thanks, Sandbark. I think you're pretty neat, also. You hate yourself? Don't do that. What's the hate? I didn't see him. He's on the left. That's like the only elk that matters in speedrunning. And only for suitless. Or shipless. I think shipless, actually. That matters, too. And only in old patches. Why is that? Is the level design, like you just don't, it doesn't matter anymore in the new level design? He got removed? Interesting. There's no guys down there before the lights are off. I wonder why they changed that, because that wouldn't affect most people. I guess, yeah, that would only affect people who are doing skips. You're not supposed to go down there without the lights on. Off, I mean. Alright, I think I got everything here now. I don't remember if you can go around the other way. I don't think you can. Yeah, there doesn't look like there's a path. Whack. Yeah, they just removed it. I figured that's probably what it was. But it's just interesting that... There was one time where I missed one of these logs, so I'm just really extra super cautious about it now. I think this is left, then right. You never really do this. It's outside of Suitless. You never even come to this location. Right. Good. My memory still functions to some extent, at least. So it's like, of course we can get over that wall. That should be enough. Yeah, let's... Should have jumped over the railing. Slow! But even is Spotify? It's a music streaming platform. Not done with this. There we go. Chill run. Yeah, dude, I'm washed up. I'm a has-been. But hey, who is the real has-been? The has-been or the has-beens who follow the has-been? I don't know. Okay, Canyon. No, Dan Park. That was a Star Wars reference. So there's a one-try trick here. If I fail it, I'm just gonna reroute. Not like on the fly reroute. Like that's just what you do. If you fail this trick, it's faster to go the other way. And I will probably fail this trick because I haven't practiced it. But anytime I stop running a category, I forget all the setups. Probably was not the fastest way to get through that tree, but whatever. I think that's safe. It's a rough angle. Yeah. It's hard to, like, you either hit the roof or you hit the railing. It's like such a small window where you actually get it. You have to do like a weird hop. It's hard to describe. I think I'll be able to finish, which is all I really wanted. I hate these invisible ridges. Fallen off of these so many times. Really don't like I do not trust these. I hate them. Most of the hard stuff out of the way. Most of it. Stranger Things. Did I open the thing? Can't remember. Oh yeah, it's invisible bridges, so I definitely did. Specifically, it's the part where they, like, see the eye vision, and then they become angry. And then there's that musical cue. Just, ah, it's so good. Muhaha. I don't know, I just like it. It's great. It was a good reveal. I was like, holy shit, where is the story going with this? I don't know, it's just interesting. We need to do Woodlands Archive, I think, still. I think the candle change, in Cove, where they added all those candles, I think that's a good change. But I hate the change to that vision. How's it going? Fuck that candle. Favorite cutscenes? Oh yeah, that second cutscene. Chef's kiss. Beautiful. I'm not gonna dwell on it. The first cutscene is a little boring. Second cutscene is just so good. And it's because of the music. Oh, it was just beautiful. Peace. What does the prisoner do then? He just stands there like an idiot. This game says hydration is awoke. I don't know what in this game is pro hydration, but you know, if you want to get a positive message out of it, who am I to disagree? Gimme. Whee! Splash. Because there's so much stuff you have to do before the flood in this game. Oh boy. That's fine, I'll just sleep. I don't know, comet defense is kind of a logical thing to do. Also, it's interesting that the Nomai, who were, you know, they roamed around the universe and everything. It's interesting that they didn't know about ghost matter. Yeah, I know PT, but like they literally were universe explorers. You know? And they communicate with other clans who are also universe explorers, so you could think they'd have encountered it. Maybe it's just that rare, I guess. I don't know what else to make of it. Clearly they didn't know about it because of the way they talk about it. It's like some exotic substance to them. They're not like, they didn't like see it and go like immediately, oh shit. Like they analyzed it and then said oh shit, and then died. I'm a squat jump god. Just kidding, I'm not. I failed a lot of squat jumps in this run. Yeah, now I definitely looped. I didn't do Southern Observatory yet. Let's start with that. How much left? We're in the cleanup loop, so we're just doing like the easy stuff that I didn't do yet, and then we're gonna do the wrong warp. Well, we have to do the vessel, you know, warp core, ATP, blah blah blah. Oh yeah, let's park on something. Yes. More upside down ship flying. Doesn't seem right, but let's go with it. Takes me a minute to get it wedged in the right spot, but it's not really that difficult. It was the old route. There was no old route, I just kind of got a better understanding of how that worked. Just skill issue. This is the only Southern Observatory strat there's ever been. For Suitless. No, nothing's damaged. I don't know what was up with that. Odd. No, invisible geysers! How am I going to read that from in here? No, I can't. What a struggle. I tried like every hole. There's only like one hole that seems to work. I mean, I am a man. My character is a Harthian. How we read. Beautiful. Here's the last unobtainable log, by the way, is this scanning that shard. But we can do Poetry Slam, which is another one of the best trick names. There's always trees in the way. Alright, I'm just gonna get out. Whack. Yeah, I'm glad it was named by June. I think that was June, right? The name Poetry Slam? That was my favorite trick name for a while in this game. I didn't actually get to do it in this run, Poetry Slam, because there were trees in the way and I didn't feel like trying to manipulate them out of the way. Oh, that's bad. Interloper. Whack! Oh. On the moon. The only things you can't get without a suit are the 2 signal scope logs. One for the Grove Shard and one for the Cave Shard. That's it. Right, here's the tricky part. I don't have a compass. So I think this is the right one. I don't think I did look at Solanum's corpse. She's like, how the fuck did you get here without a suit? I don't need this. Yeah, I saw BT. I'm looking at that. Thank you very much. Yeah, the Mead Stone. That's not what I look like. Blasphemy. Bad Solanum. Assuming that the Quantum Moon didn't have air, it would really suck. Hollow's a lantern. Yes, I did Construction Yard. I did all the islands, actually. We're done with Giant Steep. Unless I missed something. But I'm pretty sure I got it. Can we, like... That's stable? What? Okay, I got caught on some collision. I should park somewhere else. That should be good. Yeah, it's right there. Great. Alright, Brittle Hollow. First, the Gravity Cannon house. This tree is here, fortunately. Still need Tower Shard? Yeah, I got screwed over for Tower Shard. That's right. I forgot. What's the best way to do this? Probably to fly here and activate these from inside the ship. Surface integrity, 26%. There's air here because of the grease. It's like peak video game logic, but it's great. So I've already risen the Black Hole Forge a million times, so I'm not going to do that again. Oh wait, actually no, I have to, because I didn't actually get the Black Hole Forge's logs themselves. But hey, I don't have to do Forge Monk, at least. I can just land on the ceiling, go get the logs, exit normally. Free and easy and safe. This is the right scroll, isn't it? Yeah. That's just not how you normally get to that scroll in Hundo. So it's just like, is that the right scroll? Just double checking. Yeah, it is. Let me in! Alright, we'll go sideways. This is another good song. It's like Rest in Peace No Mind song. Like it helps. Increases your power level. Land. My mic got muted again. Oh. Oh, it fell! That's interesting. Let's just park the normal way. This is how I was doing it before. Easy. I accidentally pressed the button. No, I didn't. I never got this stuff. Because this stuff is easy. You know? Do the hard stuff first. That's the way to go. Diagram Slam. You know, it just doesn't have the same ring to it. It's Poetry Slam. Like, it just doesn't have that whole, double meaning going on. Neon White is great. Neon White, like, really captured the feeling that I get from speedrunning in a casual experience. Let's skip this. PT is correct. I did skip that. Gravity cannon. This one we have to launch after because we're gonna get propelled out of it. Can we survive this, or are we gonna die? Let's find out. We survived. Let's... Pretty sure this is just the first, but... Alright, back to church. I'm not going to be using any pre-made files, because I'm against it. What did I miss here? I don't know. Let's just do it again. Whee! If I can't SWAT jump up, I'm going to attempt to real launch. Okay, I'm going to real launch. I'll take it. It lets me reposition the ship. Yeah, it's a little lower. Okay. I think I said 12 hours was my cutoff. We're not going to be anywhere near that. Unless Fluteless decides to be an absolute bitch. Here we go. For the sake of being thorough. Masterfully done. I do say so myself. Oh hey, Dembark. Looks like we're good, because this one's bugged. We have to do the old Forge Bonk, which doesn't have a real launch. Yeah, that is one of the reasons I said 6:45 in my tutorial. I haven't done this flight in a while, so I'm just playing it safe. Great. Stupid. Filthy floor. Bad. Oops. Off to the side a little bit. I think I got all the logs. Alright, now we pray. First try, let's go. We are approaching the end now. We're almost done collecting ship logs. We'll be done collecting ship logs very shortly. Shut up, anglerfish. No one likes you. Yeah, noise warning. It's not as scary as it looks, by the way. It's pretty easy. If it wasn't easy, I wouldn't have gone for it. Yeah, ultimate feldspar, not easy. I haven't learned that. Yeah, that's right, skeleton. What are you gonna do about it? Get out of the way. Here we go. Get another chance. Getting up this is kind of annoying if I recall correctly. What is fluteless? Oh, you'll see. You know this is a max percent suitless run? We're doing the eye suitless. Fluteless is a kind of clever trick name, yeah. I'm going back to verify that I got all the vessel logs. I didn't activate the center pillar. My immersion is broken. I shouldn't have that. I don't have a suit. There shouldn't be any hot elements. Alright. We got everything, right? You didn't see anything. I didn't have the suit. No pre-existing save files. I don't have instant text. Ha! That's funny. I did not think my estimate would be that accurate. I mean, we would have come in way underestimated if it weren't for a lot of weird stuff happening early on. The PvP binds are good. Why'd you get into a fight with a blind stranger? He was asking for it. He rolled up into my neighborhood unannounced. I was just hiding. Yeah, this is kind of just a victory lap. What bonk. It's the only code that I actually memorized. Does the term prison break make sense for breaking into the prison? Sure. I don't remember them. I'm not gonna do the artifact trick. That's slow. Suitless was the one I played the game on, right? It didn't work. Thought I was. Why wouldn't it have made the vessel save? I mean, I can do it again, but, like, it's just gonna not work again? Like... Seriously? Just thinking about what could have caused the vessel save to not work. If the vessel save doesn't work again, I'm gonna be kind of annoyed. Reset to vessel. It didn't work again. There we go. Keybinds. I don't know, dude. I mean, in my testing, I've been able to do it without doing that. So I'm not sure what's up. I'd still get to show all the cool stuff. Anyway. I looked too far to the right. I think this is still a little bit too far to the right. Okay, too much height. Too much height again. Basically, the way this works is when you transition, like when you go to the outside of the area, it like transitions you to the other side of the area, right? And fortunately for us, there's a brief period when you do that where it puts you in 0G. You can kind of see my cursor changes as well, and you can push off during that time window. And this tree just happens to be positioned like right at the border, so we can like continually cross back and forth and chain push-ups, push-offs. And otherwise we wouldn't be able to get enough height, so. How much height again? Too much. Oh? I'm too high to get it on the first pass and too low to get it on the second pass. Yeah, no. Set up the prisoner file, and without Solana is so that the prisoner would be here and Solana would not. This is too high. Excuse me? Okay, I think I'm gonna be to the right of it. Really? Nope, too much height. Okay, I missed a push off, so that's probably too fast. I think. Sucks. Too high. Actually, maybe? Nope. Too far to the left. My last push-off didn't happen. Again, my last push-off didn't happen. Keep missing it. Maybe. This could work. Ooh. This is really, really good, actually. And I even got the push off to save time. Let's go. Okay, don't know what I did differently, but sure. Of course I'm gonna roast a marshmallow. Thank you all for joining me on this journey. It's been quite a long one. both the run itself and the science to get this far. It's been a pleasure. $837.47. Yeah, thank you to all the scientists in the Outer Wilds speedrunning Discord for helping make this a reality. And thank you to Mobius for making this game. And we like the glitches. The glitches are fun. If anyone is crazy enough to want to attempt this run, join the Outer Wilds speedrunning Discord and you can find a link to my route notes. And I'd be happy to explain any of the tricks, setups, whatever. Or if you want to just run this game at all, definitely join the Discord. There's much easier categories. You know, this game actually isn't that glitch heavy in general. It's just this one category is so ridiculous. Yeah, if you want to get into running this game, Any% is the easiest place to start. There's a tutorial series on my YouTube channel. That's what most people run too, so it's the easiest thing to get help with on the Discord. The Discord's a great place. I hang out there all the time. I post a lot of nonsensical ramblings about routes. There you have it.